Today we are gonna discuss the writing task 1 that was appeared on the exam on 18th of Jan 2024. So in this exam the writing task 1 was a bar chart, and in this bar chart the information was about the number of registered road vehicles in a European country. So we were given this, and the number of registered vehicles were given in millions, and the vehicles types were other types: lorries, bus, motorcycle and private cars. And the number of registrations were given in 2 years, 1996 and 2006. Whenever you get any chart, first of all you have to identify whether it's a dynamic or static charts. So as you know, there are two different years, it means it's a dynamic chart. And when you get a dynamic chart, you always have to show changes. So it means we have to discuss what are the changes in different years. And number second is what is the comparison. So you have to do these both things in order to get a higher band score in the IELTS writing. So let's have a look over at the chart and see what is happening there. So as you can see, the dark bar is given for 1996 and the light bar is given for the 2006. So first of all, let's see what happens in these both years. First of all, ਆਪਾਂ ਕੰਪੈਰੀਜ਼ਨ ਦੇਖ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਜੇਕਰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਓਵਰਆਲ ਦਿਸਦਾ ਪਿਆ ਤੇ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵਹੀਕਲਸ that were registered were private cars, 19 million and 24 million. All other vehicles were less, means ਕਿ ਬਾਕੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਵਹੀਕਲਸ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਉਹ ਲੈਸ ਸੀਗੇ। ਸੋ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਸਾਡਾ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟ ਕੰਪੈਰੀਜ਼ਨ ਕਿ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਕਾਰਸ ਰਜਿਸਟਰਡ ਹੋ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਸੀਗੀਆਂ। ਨੈਕਸਟ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਚੇਂਜਸ ਕੀ ਆਏ ਆ ਇਨ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਈਅਰਸ। ਸੋ ਫਸਟ ਆਫ ਆਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੇਖਾਂਗੇ ਕਿ ਇਨਕਰੀਜ਼ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟਸ। ਸੋ ਫਸਟ ਅਗਰ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੇਖੀਏ, ਪ੍ਰਾਈਵੇਟ ਕਾਰਸ 19 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਸੀਗੀਆਂ 1996 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਇਨ 2006 ਉਹ 24 ਮਿਲੀਅਨ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ। ਸੋ ਇਹਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਕੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ ਕਿ ਕਾਰਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਇਨਕਰੀਜ਼ ਆਇਆ। In the same way, other types of vehicles also increased from 1.2 million to 1.9 million. It means these both trends are same. So we can say these are increasing, means these are getting plus. In contrast करके अगर आप स्टूडेंट देखिए तो lorries and motorcycles both decreased slightly, ਇਹ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ decrease ਹੋਇਆ। It means ਕੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਇਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਦੋਨੋਂ trend ਜਿਹੜੇ ਆ same ਹੈਗੇ ਆ। And at last we have the bus and there is no any ਚੇਂਜ। ਸੋ ਇਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਨੂੰ ਕੈਟਾਗਰਾਈਜ਼ ਕਰ ਲਿਆ। ਫਸਟ ਆਫ ਆਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੀ ਲਿਖਾਂਗੇ, ਪ੍ਰਾਈਵੇਟ ਕਾਰਸ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸੀਗੀਆਂ, ਮੀਨਸ ਕਿ ਪ੍ਰੋਮੀਨੈਂਟ ਕੈਟੇਗਰੀ ਸੀਗੀ, ਤੇ ਇਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਅਦਰ ਟਾਈਪਸ ਆਫ ਵਹੀਕਲ ਸੀਗੇ, ਤੇ ਇਹ ਦੋਨੋਂ ਦੀ ਰਜਿਸਟ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਓਵਰਆਲ ਦੇਰ ਵਾਜ਼ ਐਨ ਇਨਕਰੀਜ਼ ਇਨ ਦਾ ਈਅਰ 2006। ਸੋ ਇਹ ਦੋਨੋਂ ਸਾਡੇ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਲਿਖੇ ਜਾਣਗੇ ਐਂਡ ਇਨਕਰੀਜ਼ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਜਾਊਗਾ। ਇਨ ਕੰਟਰਾਸਟ ਜਾਂ ਕੰਟਰਾਸਟਿੰਗਲੀ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਦੋਨੋਂ ਓਪੋਜ਼ਿਟ ਟ੍ਰੈਂਡ ਲਿਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਡਿਕਰੀਜ਼ ਵਾਲੇ ਗਏ ਆ। ਸੋ ਦੈਨ ਵੀ ਵੁੱਡ ਰਾਈਟ ਦਿਸ ਐਂਡ ਐਟ ਲਾਸਟ ਅਸੀਂ ਲਿਖ ਸਕਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਬਸ, ਤੇ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਚੇਂਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀਗਾ। ਸੋ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟਸ, I have already written this writing task 1. Now you take a look at that writing task 1 and see how I have organized the information and what kind of sentences and information I have provided in the writing task 1. You can see here is the introduction, and then I have given the overall, and finally we have the body paragraphs. Students, as you know that we were given the number of vehicles that were registered in a European country between 1996 and 2006. So first of all, we have to write the introduction, and in the overall we have to give the overall ideas without giving any year or any data. Then we have to explain with the detail what is going on or what is happening in the writing task 1. So I have organized the information very well so that the examiner could get a clear message what I'm trying to tell to him. So you have to keep in mind that your language is really very important if you want to achieve a higher band score in the IELTS writing task 1. So students, always you have to focus on the language and how you organize your information. First of all, you can see the introduction. The chart illustrates the vehicles registration in millions in a European nation in 1996 and 2006. This is very simple introduction that can give a clear message to the examiner. Overall, private cars, you can see private cars were the prominent category because they were the highest. So private cars, the most prominent category, and other vehicles types experienced a substantial rise. It means there was a rise in their registration with a significant increase in registrations However, there was a decline in motorcycle and lorries registration. So it means in cars and other type of vehicles there was an increase, while in the motorcycles and lorries there was a decline. So I have taken two ideas, and you can see in just two sentences I have explained the whole idea of the writing task 1. So now let's have a look at the first body paragraph. In the first body paragraph, I have taken the items that saw an increase. So you can see private cars were the most prominent. So I have to write that at the number first, and then another increasing item on the number second. So the first category, private cars, saw a remarkable surge from 19 million registrations in 1996 to 24 million in 2006, which means in 1996 their registrations was 90 million, which increased to 24 million in 2006. In the same way, the data reveals a notable increase in registrations of other vehicles from 1.2 million to 1.9 million over the period. So in this body paragraph, I have taken two items, and these both items increased. Contrastingly, why I have using contrastingly here? Because information here is opposite. Here we are going to write about the decreases or declines. So contrastingly, lorries and motorcycles noticed a decline during the decade. ਮੀਨਸ ਕਿ ਇਸ ਡੈਕੇਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੌਰੀਜ਼ ਐਂਡ ਮੋਟਰਸਾਈਕਲ ਰਜਿਸਟ੍ਰੇਸ਼ਨਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਡਿਕਲਾਈਨ ਆਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ the former means lorries. Former experienced a modest decline from 0.5 million registrations to 0.4 million, whereas the latter means the motorcycles, the latter witnessed a decrease from 1.1 million to 0.6 million. It means they both witnessed a slight decreases. So on at the last, buses were the only thing in which there was no any increase or decrease. So I have written it in the end. Buses remained a consistent feature in the transportation landscape, maintaining 1 million registrations in both 1996 and 2006. So you can see how easy it for the examiner to understand what information is in which body paragraph. So I have well organized the information. A well organization can help you to achieve a higher band score. So first there is an introduction, second is the overall, and the third is body paragraph about the increase, and the second body paragraph is about the decrease, and here I have taken contrastingly that makes it more coherent. And at the end, buses are totally different feature because there was no an increase or decrease. So that's the reason I have written it in the end. So hope you would have understood how you have to write a body, how you have to write a writing task 1 in order to achieve a higher band score. So students, again, if you like this video, don't forget to like it, share it, and subscribe my channel so that you could get this kind of material in futures. So see you in the next video. Thank you.